So, where we're at today, we're at the Cupping Cave, caring for your well-being. And you know what they are, because even when I've come in, I've been asked if I want a drink, I've been taken care of, I've been consulted, I've been asked if there's any allergies or anything like that. Shout out Sully. And the location here is McCracken's Gym. It's on Seeley's Road, Tysley, B11 2LA. You can't forget the postcode. The postcode's mad in itself. Socials and everything are there. They'll also pop up on the screen right now. Now what I'm going to get done today is, I believe, is Graston therapy. So I'm going to get that amongst my shoulders from what Sully was saying to me. I'm going to get fire cupping done, and I'm going to get some cup massage as well in general. That's with bamboo and all these things. But we'll touch more further onto that into this episode, yeah. Obviously, the pricing is very reasonable. For example, the Graston therapy is 30 minutes. It's only £45. And the amazing thing is, unlike other places, the Cupping Cave isn't charging you per cup. It's charging you, the rate is charging you, because he doesn't know how many cups he's going to use, as he said to me. And the consultation is amazing. Even if it's your first time like me and you're scared about being cut or shit or whatever, don't worry about it, because Sully's got you, man. He's the main man at the Cupping Cave. And trust me, it's the place to be. The aroma, the therapy, the lighting, even down to the mood lighting, man. It's sick. You feel home straight away, and the hygiene's amazing as well. It's not like some of these other crusty places you go to, and man, I got chewing gum on the floor, stuff like that, you know.
You know what they're like, innit?
Yeah.
You know what they're like. So you know what we do? We start with the Graston.
Okay.
For your shoulders. So you know when you box?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Obviously, a lot of wear and tear on the shoulders.
Yeah.
But to do this out, let's bring it there for now.
So what does the Graston method work on, like, for boxers mainly?
So the way I describe it,
Yeah.
is ironing your kinks out. So if you've got adhesions along here, for example,
Okay.
along here, you're not going to be able to throw the way you want to throw.
I get that.
Even your range of motion is going to be less.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So for example, you know the guy that taught me about Graston therapy, he does it often for AJ.
Oh, Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
Mad.
And he puts reach on him.
Just for doing this?
Just for doing this.
So is that basically tension built up from the shoulders, would you say, from excess, or?
So basically underneath your skin, you've got a layer called fascia.
Okay.
That's what tightens up.
Mad.
So you know when someone says, oh, they've got a knot, they've got this, they've got that.
Yeah, well, they feel a bit stiff.
Yeah, it's basically that, either knotting up or being clumpy, and it's not stretched out, it's not hydrated.
Yeah.
So obviously when you think about health, no one really thinks about what's going on, what's holding your muscles together.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what's kind of wrapped around you. So this is basically an iron.
Okay.
If that helps.
Oh yeah, I get you. So this is basically brazing everything to the surface.
Yeah. Or scraping it off, making it flat, making it proper again.
Okay, yeah, man. It's mad though, because I do feel like something's like gibbering up, if that makes sense.
Yeah. See, you might not notice the difference straight away.
Yeah.
But see, you know when you come off the table and stretch out.
Yeah.
Or even what I had a whiplash patient.
Okay.
He didn't clock he was feeling any better until he got in his car the next day. I see when he got into his car, he was reaching to put his belt on. And that's normally when he feels the pain.
Oh, because he's reaching over for the thing, right?
I see this time, he didn't feel nothing. And then he clocked, oh, it was this. It just makes daily life a bit easier.
Yeah, it's mad though, because you wouldn't really think that there's things like this that actually cause issues for your body and stuff, to range of motion.
Well, what I recommend to most people, not just anyone that's, training, is to drink water in the morning and stretch. But even forget the water, just to wake up, stretch, even if it's just in your bed, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Stretch out, loosen up your body. It's like the same thing, when people start the car in the morning.
Yeah.
They don't drive off straight away half the time, do they?
No, they
don't. Wait, you warm it up, and then you drive.
Yeah, for real.
Similar sort of thing in that sense.
See, that's interesting though, because normally, like, I'll stretch in the morning, but I won't have water to stretch.
See, water helps hydrate you.
Okay.
If you're not hydrated, you're not going to function the way you're meant to function.
Okay, yeah.
But stretching in the morning, the best thing about that is your nutrients are going to be moving better. If they're not moving, then what's the point of you eating, the best foods and being the healthiest person you could be if your body's still not feeling good? There's a reason why.
No, you're right, to be fair.
If you're, work a lot, for example, you're probably on screens a lot.
Yeah.
Sitting hunched over. Obviously, you can't expect anyone to be sitting straight up for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. It's not gonna happen.
No, of course not.
But you need to like consciously think about it and slowly implement it in your life.
See, it's mad when you think about that as well, because even when like I'm staring at a screen, or if I'm out and about and you're looking down at your phone, those sort of things actually add tension to the muscles, right?
Yep. Strain.
Yeah.
The thing is, you don't feel it straight away. Especially when you're young, you won't feel it. It'll catch up with you though.
That's why a lot of people have like lower back problems and stuff right towards the end when they get older.
Especially manual labourers, any labouring job. And now people are seeing what office jobs do to you, because it's not, don't get me wrong, you're not working physically as hard.
Yeah.
But you're still putting a lot of strain onto your body.
No, you're right. Especially for athletes, I suppose, as well, because like constantly training every day and putting your joints under pressure.
The thing with athletes is they don't feel it as much.
I get ya.
Because they tend to be doing the right things.
Yeah.
But they don't understand their body also needs maintenance.
I get that.
But it's become more popular now. Well, you see, back in the day, you seen Tom Daly come out with cupping marks on his back. And then everyone was like, oh, what's that? What's that? It must be good if he's doing it. But realistically, people have been doing it since ancient China.
See, it's mad, you know, because I didn't really know much about it until like people like Tom Daly or other boxers have been doing it.
Yeah.
And seeing marks, I'm like, what's that?
You know what? It's done different parts of the world often, and it's a normal thing. You know, back in the day, England had leeching.
Okay.
Similar sort of thing with more control. And obviously you can do it as you please. A leech, you know, you're only gonna get a mark here, a bite here, this, that is. You don't know how much blood it's gonna take.
Of course.
This is like controlled bit. I know some people that even use leeches today.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'd never do that. It's not clean, is it?
Nah, for real. It sounds a bit mad as well, just leeches just sucking on your blood, man.
What I did want to do is get animal horns in.
Animal horns?
Traditionally, that's what you use.
Is that for the Graston method?
No, this is for the cupping.
Oh, okay.
So you hollow out an animal horn and use that. But I don't think you can't keep it that clean, can you?
Yeah, the hygiene maintenance.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to risk that.
Plus, I guess it's expensive as well, because like, tusk ain't cheap, is it?
Well, that's the thing, innit? All my blood cups I throw away straight away.
Yeah.
If I spent money on
on tusks.
I ain't throwing that away.
That's big money, blood.
No one throwing it away, do you know what I mean? So don't think these mans out here are gonna be throwing it away.
Nah, these men are probably just recycling the same thing, bro.
Literally. And you don't want to cup that, you know.
Nah.
If someone's blood been in the cup,
You don't.
I don't think you want that on you, innit?
Nah, that's all mad, bro.
So I'm gonna ease off on this now, yeah? What I'm gonna do is the dry cupping.
Okay.
So this is gonna be for the upper to midsection, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then I'll sort the lower back with the thigh cups. It's gonna feel a bit cold. So you've never had this done before, have you?
Nah, this is my first time. This is all mad to me.
You're only getting started.
It's only getting started.
Only getting started.
I thought you were finishing, bro. I thought, yeah, this is it. I'm done now.
You wish.
I thought the fire cupping was a little showpiece, bro.
A lot of people think that, you know. I think you don't actually do anything. You see.
I feel this doing something already, bro.
Let me know if it's too much. Because obviously it's the first time I've ever had it done, so.
It just feels like it's pinching my skin all the way back up, if that makes sense.
So it's just applying pressure.
Okay. In a strange way though, it feels good.
It'll feel better once it comes off. It's almost like instant relief.
And so what's this doing now? Is this drawing out the impurities out of my blood, or?
It's not going to draw it out yet. What it's going to do is it's going to bring your blood to the surface.
Okay. Yeah, I can't lie, the music is helping me like relax a little still.
You have to relax.
Yeah.
There's no point, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be taking blood out of you. It's a bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Understandably. If I can get you to relax, enjoy it a little bit, you reap more reward out of it.
Nah, I get you, man.
I feel like a positive attitude goes a long way.
No, you're right, man, for real. You've definitely created the right atmosphere though, man. With the aromas and like the background music.
You know,
Helps you calm.
it's all a part of the service. So yeah, let these do their thing now.
Right.
Another thing with the cups is obviously you won't be able to see it, but the colour change.
So what's happening now then, would you say?
So now it's evenly red at the moment, but I've just applied them. But even when I take them off, you can see it a little bit better.
Okay.
And that will give you an indication of if it's a lot of stagnation, a little bit of stagnation, any sort of problems, where your problems might be stemming from. So if I've got, imagine your whole back's covered, I've got these cups here, you can feel them. Okay. Imagine your whole upper back's covered now.
Okay.
Your right side's got no problems. But see with your left side, you've got pain starting from the top of your neck, coming down your shoulder, that. So what you'll see is it will get darker on that side.
Oh, mad.
So, and you can, it's a pain pattern, so you can see the pain pattern, how the pain travels, where it comes from, where it's gonna go.
Right.
So with a lot of sciatica, stuff like that, that's obviously lower back pain, pain shooting down one leg.
Yeah.
That's why this is so, it's an easy way to solve your issues. You can see what you're doing.
So it's easy for you to assess it straight away, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
That's mad.
And it works pretty instantly, so when once we're done, you get a good indication how you're feeling, how it helped you, how it didn't help you. Obviously, once to be honest as well.
Nah, definitely, man, for sure.
Let me know if it's too tight or anything like that. If you feel anything getting too loose.
Okay. I'd say it's tight, but it's not mad tight, but it's uncomfortable. Like it's just it's bearable.
Yeah. Because I can't do it loose, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. Otherwise, it's not going to do what it's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a first time, it feels a bit weird, but it's not uncomfortable though. If that makes sense.
Just checking the suction on it.
Okay. So say what would happen if one of them was loose now, what would you do?
So I'll tighten it back up again.
Okay.
But I'll have to check the cup as well. Because keep in mind, I'm buying loads of these cups.
Yeah.
One's gonna be faulty somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So if that one's faulty, you just have to just redo that.
Yeah, well, it's even when I put any cup on you, I've assessed the cup already. Has it got any nicks in it?
Yeah.
Because, for example, I'm putting a lot of pressure. Look at this.
Yeah. So
you can feel that. If I put that much pressure on, it's got a little cut in it. That's gonna cut you.
Okay, yeah.
That means I'm losing control of what I'm doing, which I don't want to be doing.
No, of course.
What's it feeling?
It's feeling alright. I feel like it's getting tighter now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what I'm gonna start to do is just prepare to make the cuts.
Okay. She. I'm about to get chefed up for free.
You know, you thank me for it.
Have you had any like experiences of people that are just shook if you even touching the blade on them?
So there's one guy that comes to me.
Yeah.
He's scared of needles.
Okay.
So getting him cut was hard work, but you know what? It worked for him. He was happy with it.
That's good.
It's not the same. It's not painful. You see what I mean now? When I say it's a scratch, it's literally a scratch.
Yeah, man.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Because what I was thinking, you said cut, I was thinking, yo, deep cuts or what? Like, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? But I guess we'll find out now, like you said. Scratches, man.
I'm just checking my pump. Because I clean everything after each patient, but I have to double check, don't you?
I like the attention to detail, man, for real.
Well, my big thing is hygiene.
Yep.
So I was a student ODP for a while.
Okay.
So I was in surgeries a lot, and you know, I was gloved up, gowned up as well with the surgeons. So I understand the level of, you know, hygiene that you need to have.
Yeah, of course.
Don't get me wrong, it's not as extreme.
Yeah.
However, I'm still cutting you with a blade. You've still got an open cut.
Yep.
I have to be very, very careful with it.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
I'm going to start making the decisions now.
Okay.
Because you only got a few in one place, I'll just take them all off. Yes. Should be alright.
Yeah, man. Feels like I just was a part of some mad experiment, blood. You know the like Terminator or something right now.
You need to wait for the fire cops.
That's what I saw earlier. I was thinking, yo, what is that, bro?
You'll see. Is that okay?
Yeah, man. You're not even lying. That actually is like a nick. Like it's not what I thought it would be.
It looks a lot more than it is.
Even again with this, I'm guessing you have to pay extreme focus while doing it as well.
Well, you get used to it, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, if you even twitch,
Yeah.
I could mess up, I could slip, I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm not willing to risk it. Don't get me wrong, I'm insured, but why would you want an incident from being careless?
You're right, man. What would you say has made this popular to like the GP and stuff now, besides obviously your athletes and trainers that come here?
To who, sorry?
So what would you say has made it like popular to the public, like general people now?
You know what it is? If something's wrong with you now,
Yep.
you'll try to go to the NHS, for example.
Yeah, it's true.
They're not seeing you.
Yep.
You've still got problems. And this is just a simple fix. It's nothing complicated, been around for years and years. It has little to no side effects.
Okay.
It's a natural way of healing. Because essentially what I'm doing is I'm using your body to heal yourself.
Which is mad to me, because it's like, how does that work? Do you know what I mean?
So the way it works is, one sec. You know, for example, if you're weightlifting,
Yeah.
what are you essentially doing? You're creating microfractures.
Yeah, of course.
So
Cheers,
you-
yeah.
So you're not fixing yourself, you're breaking yourself.
In order for the body for itself to re-heal, yeah.
Exactly.
Which is the same method as this, I suppose.
So for example, with the Graston therapy that I just, you know,
Yep.
did it feel nice? Probably not.
Yep.
It probably didn't feel the most comfortable.
But it was
What-
bearable, yeah.
Yeah, what's that? It's gonna iron you out.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing that, by creating any sort of cut, scar, anything on your body,
Yeah.
the way your body reacts is send everything there, send all the blood there, send nutrients there, send this there, send that there. And that will allow it to heal faster.
Mad.
Because if you're getting fresh nutrients, fresh blood, fresh oxygen to your cells,
Yep.
what can go wrong?
No, you're right, man. If anything, you're just going to be performing even better.
Literally. So that's the main reason why people get it.
Yeah.
How are they feeling?
Good, man. Feel a bit tighter now.
Yeah. Bearable?
To an extent, yeah.
You know, once you've been on for a little bit,
Yeah.
you'll tend to like almost forget the run.
To be fair, with this music on, I could just fall asleep, bro.
You know what? It's happened before.
So now,
Yeah, a lot of people are falling asleep, and you know what? It is scary to me though. Because otherwise, someone's falling asleep after passed out. Gotta double check.
just give him a little kick.
I wish I could. So people leave these on for different lengths of time.
Yeah.
What I tend to do is just look to see if they've stopped bleeding,
Okay.
because then I know they're done. Not much more is going to come out of it. Why bother?
Leaving
know.
it on further.
Because obviously once you take the cups off, you'll get cup marks on you.
Okay.
The last thing you want with that is blistering, which it only happens if you're very careless.
Yeah.
And if you're doing something like this, you should not be careless.
You gotta pay attention to what you're doing, man.
Of course. So from what I can see, you're not bleeding too much, but these two cups have the most in there.
And would you say that's from boxing mainly, from the strains, or?
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
But it's just daily life, I guess.
Yeah, I get ya.
It could be anything.
So is that a good thing then, when there's like just mainly the upper shoulders, or is that just dependent on per person?
Say that again, sorry.
So do you know where you said that the most blood appears from? Does that depend upon the strain of where the person's using it the most, or?
9 times out of 10, that's what it will be.
Yeah.
No, 9 times out of 10. But it depends if you've had trauma in a certain area.
Yeah.
That area will tend to bleed more.
Okay.
Even with the Graston therapy, that pain pattern, you can see it quicker. So, like I was saying with that guy with the whiplash injury,
Yeah.
the minute I've scraped him, it was like purple instantly. It didn't even go red, it went purple.
Man said purple, you turned to
Literally
Barney.
purple. The reason why I didn't go too much into yours is because you haven't got too much problems there, a bit of tension, and obviously I'm cupping on top of that now.
So that should solve out any tension issues, yeah.
Yeah.
And how often would you advise someone to get this done?
So it varies on person to person. What I'd say generally is every 3 months.
Okay.
But if you are training heavily, or if you do have any sort of problem,
Yeah.
I'd recommend once a month for the bloodletting.
Especially for athletes as well.
Yeah, especially for athletes.
Okay.
Because they're gonna put their body through the most,
No, definitely.
and that's their bread and butter at the end of the day. That's what pays the bills.
For real, man.
So if you have some sort of, something goes wrong, your bread and butter's gone.
Big facts, man.
And it's happened before to people. You had that boxer back in the day. Of course, this is unrelated, but he became paralyzed, didn't he?
Yeah, he got hit right in the back of the head, didn't he? Yeah.
Career gone.
It's a shame, that was.
Of course.
Apparently he's back on the men now though, but it's still one of them.
He's gonna be on the men, but he's never gonna be the same person ever again.
Yeah, no, for real. Dangerous, man.
Very dangerous.
So how's it looking now then?
So I'm gonna start to take them off.
Okay.
Start on this side. Do you want to see the blood?
Yeah, man, let's see what man are dealing with. I bet it's disgusting, man. So how do you tell the impurities in the blood? Like, can you tell much or now?
If I show you, you probably get it. You see how it's like clotted, like?
Yeah, there's loads of little clots, man.
Yeah, it's like jelly almost.
People in the camera probably vomit seeing that. Boy.
I tend to keep the blood away from the cameras.
No, I get ya.
It's not the most appealing.
So all that cloggy blood there is all this, the stuff that's stopping.
It's mainly stagnation, so your blood not actually flowing.
Okay.
So if you've got stagnation in your blood, what do you think that means? Your blood's not flowing.
Which isn't, yeah, it's obviously.
Well, don't get me wrong. Of course, your blood's flowing, but it's not flowing at a
good flow.
Yeah.
What's the worst would you say you've seen so far?
I've seen a full cup of black blood.
Black blood?
Well, they look black anyway.
I
see it? See the darkness?
Yeah, I can see it. It's like a dark red, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is that bad or is that not too bad?
Well, it's good that it's out of you.
Okay, yeah.
Would you want that inside you? I don't think you would.
Nah. Looking at that now, nah.
So imagine that's inside of you.
That looks like some messed up strawberry jam, bro.
Out of date.
Out of date, expired, man. I don't want that on my toast.
Expired in 1990, huh?
Something like that, bro. Take that back to where it came from.
So the reason why they want to talk about the fire cupping yet is because we're doing this first. Once we get onto that,
Yeah.
I'll talk you through.
I'm about to get my shit set on fire.
Having a barbecue mix.
A shawarma. What's turning me into a shawarma, bro?
So even this one, you can't even see the loose bro. That's just clot.
That's mad.
Straight up clot.
And that where was that on my neck?
So that was on your. Remember when I said the the cups in your shoulder filling up the most.
Yeah.
It was one of them ones.
Yeah, that's bad. That is. It goes to show though, like how much strain, like extreme training can do, but especially like when you're boxing.
Of course.
I reckon that one will probably have a mad one.
It feels like no one slipped away from me.
Yeah, that one was bad, man. But none of them have been like a black blood, right? Like not bad.
Nah. Nothing too bad.
Yeah, that would have just made me pass out, bro. And when I heard you say black blood was the worst you've seen, I'm thinking, yo, I don't know what that person's been doing, bro, but I hope that ain't me.
No, it does happen to people. You'd be surprised.
What do you reckon's the number one cause factor for that? Do you reckon that's just like
Trauma.
okay.
That one, from what I've seen, has been just straight up trauma.
Damn.
They've been hit, they've been in an accident, something bad's happened.
and, it's,
like that.
and it's made their body do that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, you're taking a beating on you.
Yeah, for real. Because like I said, your body's a machine, ain't it? So
Yeah.
if the parts ain't taking too much of a beating, they need servicing.
Of course.
So what's this now that
So this is some oil to help seal you.
yeah man.
It has antiseptic properties as well.
Sick. I thought you were spraying petrol with them, bro. Oh yeah.
Not yet, that comes later. So what I do is I wipe down because that's the same way I made the cuts.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, so the flow's one way,
Yeah.
I understand.
And I'll have the oil get in nicely.
So would you say from what you've seen there's much trauma, or would you say it's fairly healthy or?
You know what, it makes sense for the level of training that you do,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm training pretty much twice a day, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all relative. It's not too bad because you are fit and healthy.
Yep.
So it shouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
But for example, if you train the same,
Yeah.
but you know you were eating really bad, you were sitting around all the time and you're not training, it does take an effect.
You know, you're right.
It takes a big effect.
So with this, it's not just about training, like you said, it's about what you consume
It's
as well, right?
everything. It's the way you live life.
Yep.
From the way you sleep to the way you eat, literally everything. It's just some more oil. Need to get a bigger sprayer, man. I've got some big lads coming in here, you know.
Well, I ain't fat, you know, is that what you're trying to say?
Yo, I didn't say fat. You said fat. I didn't say fat.
Nah, no, I ain't fat.